Is it recording? It is. Hi. Hey guys, it's your girl Pretty J and she's back with a new video. So to all my subscribers, you may have noticed that I have disappeared off YouTube for a little while. I was really busy with the exams and I was also really sick, but not to worry, I'm all better now and I'm ready to take my content to the next level. So this video is going to be a little bit different. In this video, I'm just going to be talking and I'm not going to be dancing because I want to talk to you about something that I think is super important for all dancers to know. So to all my new viewers, hi, keep watching my channel. My name is Kriti Jain and I make dance videos on YouTube. So I have made over 40 videos on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and I get this pretty much the same comments over and over again. Your expressions are so good. You express really well when you're dancing and your facial expressions are always on point. So I thought I would like to share with you my top 5 skills and strategies in order to improve your facial expressions while you're dancing, because believe it or not, facial expressions, especially in performance, are very important. They make the difference from being a good dancer to an amazing showstopper. So let's begin. Step number 1, listen. What I mean by listen is to listen to the song, try to figure out the feelings, motivations, and intents of the composer. So what I like to do is I like to go online and I like to look at the lyrics of the song and try to figure out what story is it, like what is the composer talking about, what is the overall message. I find that really helps me in connecting to the song even further, and it really helps me in expressing myself even more because I understand what the message is being portrayed and I know how to communicate that through my body language and also through my facial expressions. So I think before you start choreographing or before you start even thinking about what you're going to do, you should listen to the song. Listen to it over and over again till the beats and the lyrics get stuck in your head. And when you listen to it more, you fall in love with it. You connect with it more. I can't talk. You connect with it more in your heart, and that really helps in terms of figuring out where you stand and to figure out where you're going to go forth in your dancing journey for this song. So really listen to the song, guys. I think it's very important. Strategy number 2, watch. What I mean is, watch yourself in the mirror. I really think that's very important for any performer, whether you're an actor or a dancer, to practice your expressions by watching yourself in the mirror and to see how your facial expressions change. So in Indian classical dance, from which I have been learning from, Indian classical dance has 9 facial expressions that are being shown through their dance. So I actually had to write this down because I couldn't memorize it, but I will tell you the 9 classical emotions that are being shown. So the first one is Sringara, which is feelings of love and romance. This is for all the cheesy Bollywood Shreya Ghoshal and Sonu Nigam songs that you listen to that are basically all about love and romance. So you can be happy, you can shy away, like all that good stuff. So the second one is Hasyam, which means laughter. So this is all about in comedy. When you listen to a song that makes you want to laugh, you just laugh. So Hasyam basically means that. Karunyam. Karunyam means compassion and mercy. And this is typically the emotion you show when you are depicting a powerful, compassionate figure. So in Bharatanatyam, for example, when they do dances on the gods, when the gods are showing compassion towards their subjects, they will have that expression on their face. It's a bit difficult to show, but it takes a lot of practice. Rodram. Rodram, I don't know if I said it correctly. Rodram means fury. So of course, anger. Your pupils go wide and you tense up. So basically you're showing your anger, and yeah, pretty self-explanatory. And the other one is Viram, which means you're heroic, you're strong, you're courageous, you're a powerful soldier. That's pretty much an expression that you show when you want to assert your dominance. So this is an expression that I tend to use when I'm doing hip hop. Like if I want to feel all gangster and cool, then I would use something similar along those lines. Bhayanakam. Bhayanakam means terror, feeling scared. So like this, So like this expression, it depends on which song you're using, and you'll often use it in a sad song or in a horror story. You show your fear. So yeah, that's another emotion. And Finally, oh no, there's two more. There's three more actually. Bibatsu, which means disgust, aversion. So the face I'm showing right now, you can scrunch up your nose and be like, ugh, like, you know. And I can't really say this. Adbhutam, which means wonder, amazement. This is basically like, oh my god, you know, this is amazing. Like, what am I walking into? I tend to use this expression a lot when I'm first starting off, because I want to portray emotion where I'm amazed as to the number of people who have come to watch me perform. This is just something that I like to perform, but you know, it's completely up to you. And finally, the last one is Shantam, meaning peace, tranquility, good vibes, just calm, chill, whatever you want. So this is an emotion that you can use in a very soft, slow melody where, you know, you're just having fun, you know, you're not really thinking too much, and the expression just shows on your face. It's like doing yoga, basically. So these are the 9 classical dance emotions. I'm just gonna put my paper down, but I will put a link in the description below so you can research and read up a lot more about it. So the reason why I say to watch yourself in the mirror is because it's really interesting to see how your facial expressions change and how you react to certain things. And I recommend when you're first starting out in learning how to express yourself, whether you're doing dancing or whether you're acting, don't do this exercise just once. Do it a few times, because I feel that the first time you do it, you're like, what the hell am I doing? Like, this is so weird. Why am I looking at myself in the mirror? Like, why am I doing this? But the second or third time you're doing it, you feel a lot more natural and the expressions just come. So this is actually something that I still practice. Like, before every dance video that I do, I watch myself in the mirror and I try out different expressions. For example, happy, sad, angry, scared, shy. You see the picture. So yeah, that's the one tip I can give you. This has been really helpful, and before you start dancing, if you want to practice that out, just watch yourself in the mirror, close the door, make sure no one weird walks in, and just play some music and see how your facial expressions change. So yeah, my second tip is just watch. Okay, so my third tip is I'm gonna go against everything that your dance teacher has told you, which means do not just smile. So let me explain a lot further as to what I mean by do not just smile. So I tend to find that dancers think that when they go on stage, the best thing they can do to get the audience to focus on them is to just have a huge smile on their face and to just keep performing. Like this, like, you know. Yeah, no, don't do that, don't do that. And here's why. Music doesn't just have one emotion. It has a lot of complexity in terms of emotions. I don't know if I worded that right, but complexity in the sense that there are always 2 or 3 emotions portrayed within the music, because music is often about storytelling and there's a lot of conflict of emotions that go through. So you can find that within the beats, the lyrics, and when you listen to the song, you feel a mixture of emotions. You don't feel just one. And that's why it's really important that you express yourself in more than one way. So think about it this way. If someone told you some terrible news, say your doctor has told you that you contracted COVID-19, are you gonna smile? No. If someone told you something that is really stressful, would you smile? No, right? You won't smile because obviously those emotions won't come to you. So obviously, you know that life has a different wave of emotions. You're happy one day, you're sad the next, you're angry the next day, and you're frustrated or stressed. Like, there's so much like change going on. So why should performance be any different? Performance is done by dancers. We're dancers. We're human beings. We have emotions. We're not robots. So you don't have to smile if you don't feel like smiling. So, okay, if a song makes you want to smile, if a song is really happy and upbeat, then of course, smile, go for it. If it feels natural, go for it. But if a song makes you feel sad, then look sad. If a song makes you feel sexy, say if you're listening to, I don't know, Beyonce or Rihanna and you feel sexy, then, you know, play it off with a wink or a pout or whatever you want. So what I mean is, be authentic when you're performing. Respond in a way that the music speaks to you. As dancers and performers and artists, we respond to music differently. One person's emotion will not be the same as another person's emotion. So obviously the facial expressions are going to change. So obviously just stay true to what you feel, and when you're authentic in your performance, the audience will want to connect with you more. So play around, like, smile in 1 minute and, maybe wink or laugh or maybe act shy, whatever you want. So be authentic and basically don't overthink it and do whatever you want. However, this advice will differ for people who are in dance competitions or are working with a dance group or a dance team. So often what happens in competitions, you have to have a certain expression, sorry, I just choked over my own saliva, certain expression to match the other people in your team. So in that case, always listen to what your dance teacher is telling you or whoever your dance group leader is and act accordingly. But just literally be authentic and don't overthink it. That's my biggest top tip. So yeah, do not just smile. There are so many more emotions that you can convey, and you actually really, the audience will remember you because of how you connect deeply with a song and how it shows on your face. Yeah. Tip number 4, learn from the pros. So we all know there are some certain actresses and dance stars out there that we just keep watching over and over and over again because they're just that good at portraying facial expressions on camera. I'm talking about Madhuri Dixit, Aishwarya Rai, Madhubala, Sridevi, all these iconic actresses. You just have to watch their performances and you will know what they're talking about. They have that charisma because their facial expressions are able to emote the feelings behind the song. So this is something that I actually like to do on a daily basis, that I actually take time out of my day to watch them perform and to see how their facial expressions change and how they express themselves without not even just dancing. They could just be standing still, and the way they're feeling is shown through what the facial expressions is telling the audience. And I just watch them and I figure out, oh, I love that step that she just did. Oh, I love that expression she just had. And so I tend to look at these videos and I memorize them over and over again in my mind, and I try to figure out how I can incorporate those expressions and their natural grace, or adai as we call it in Hindi, how to incorporate that into your own performance. And this is something that I highly encourage all dancers to do. Like, if you have a certain role model or a certain person in your life that you really look up to in terms of dancing or anything in particular, you just watch them and you you absorb some tricks and tips, and that really help you in terms of improving your own performance. So for me, those are my top 5 inspirations. I always look at Madhuri Dixit, Aishwarya Rai, Madhubala. I just watch them over and over again, and I try to express myself according to that. But there's like so many people on YouTube out there that really know how to express themselves. So I really encourage you to take time out of your day to just watch YouTube videos and to learn just by watching as to how they portray the essence of that song that they're performing to. And I find that would be really helpful for you. So yeah, please do this. Learn and watch the pros, and in no time you'll be able to basically steal their secret in terms of how to perform better on camera. Last but definitely not least, enjoy yourself, guys. This is dancing. We're having fun. You should enjoy yourself every single step of the way. Literally, I feel like the main reason why I'm able to express myself so much when I dance is, number 1, I have a naturally expressive face. So there's people that they can't really get away in social situations because even though they don't say anything offensive, like they don't say what they're feeling, their expression just shows what they're truly feeling. I am those kind of people. So I like, no matter what happens, my face will automatically show how I'm feeling regardless of whether I try to hide it or not. Number 2, which is the main tip that I'm trying to get at for people, is I love dancing. Dancing is like an emotional release for me. Whenever I'm having a bad day or if I'm stressed, I just put them song on and I just get lost in the beats and the lyrics, and I just pretend that I'm a Bollywood actress who is famous and adored by everyone. And my happiness from listening to music and from moving, that really helps in my facial expressions because I'm so engrossed in my craft. I'm so engrossed in terms of trying to be the best that I can be. So literally, I think that if you want to get ahead as a dancer in terms of like, being more present and improving your stage presence through facial expressions, just dig deep as to why you dance. You dance for yourself. You don't dance for the approval of other people because that's always going to fade away. You dance because you feel alive. You feel that electricity going through you, and you just feel like you were born to dance forever and ever. So if you tap into that before every performance, if you just, close your eyes and just think, why do you do this? Why do you wake up every day to perform? Why do you wake up every day to go to class, or whatever it is that you do with your dance training? You do it because you love it. You do it because it's your passion, your purpose, or whatever it means to you. Everyone's, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Everyone and their interpretation of dance is always going to be different. So dig deep as to what dance means to you and really try to get back into that core instinct where you just want to perform, you just want to have fun. And before you do this, when you perform, you just feel like, you just nail everything and your facial expressions show how much fun you're having. So guys, always remember, do not forget to enjoy yourself, because if you don't enjoy yourself when you dance, what's the point of even dancing? Like, you may as well just, lock up your music and lock up everything and just sit there and do mats. Like the least enjoyable thing. I'm sorry for people who like mats, but I don't. So that's the equivalent for me. So if I'm not enjoying my craft, if I'm not enjoying my dancing, then my facial expressions will never be good and my dancing will never be good. So yeah, those are my top 5 tips. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had a great time, talking to you today, and I really hope that what I said resonated with you, because I wish someone told me this when I started dancing, and I would have been a lot better off. But that's okay. I can be your mentor on YouTube. I'm perfectly fine with that. So if you liked this video, please comment below and let me know what you thought. And be sure to like, share, and to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I will be making more videos. And please, 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 please help me reach 200 subscribers. I'm really counting on you. And yeah, keep dancing. And this is Kruti J, and she's signing out. See ya.